Hi there, I'm Rahil Sheikh. I'm a certified business consultant and investment migration expert based in the US. Today we will be talking about different business opportunities and the business options because I receive a lot of inquiries from the people who are concerned about what kind of a business they should make or they can make or they can start in the US in order to qualify for a E2 treaty investor visa. And in adjacent to the business selection, there is another requirement which is like how much we need to invest into the business. So let's start from there. Now, first we need to understand what is E2 visa. E2 is a treaty investor visa, which means you need to have first of all, you need to have a treaty, your country of current citizenship, they need to have a treaty relationships with the US. So you need to verify whether your country of citizenship or current citizenship, they have a treaty relationships with the US or no. But if they have a relationships, then this is a wonderful program for you. Then you keep watching this video and then you will understand what we are talking about. Now, when we come to the business selection, the important there are different criteria. There are different options you have whenever you want to select or start a business in the U.S. In general, there are three different options, which means you can either start an existing business, start a new business, start from the scratch, or you can buy an existing business which is well established and well running in the market. You just perform the due diligence and you purchase an existing business, or you go for a franchise setup. You go for a franchise options. There are a lot of franchise available in the US market, which some of them, most of them in fact, they are E2 eligible franchises, which means if you purchase or if you make investments, a substantial amount of investment into that franchise because of their existing business established model, they are good to make you qualify for an E2 application. So the first thing first, you need to decide whether are you going to buy a franchise, are you going to buy an existing independent business, or are you going to start your own new startup company. Uh, in order to do this selection, there are certain things which you need to consider, or which can help you to choose whether you should buy an existing or you should start a new one. The most important is your investment budget, because officially there is no threshold from the US authorities of E2 investment amount. That investment amount has to be directly related with your business model, which means whatever the business model you choose, you have to make a substantial amount of investment. Or you can make it a reverse wise, which means you can decide how much investment budget do you have, and then you can filter up your criterias that what in that budget, what kind of a businesses can you make, or what kind of a business you have a capacity and ability and skills to establish and develop. So you can go as per your budget and as per your skill set. These should be your two main criterias, because remember, the E2 application, as a prerequisites of the E2, you need to have the skills and ability to establish and manage the business. So you need to choose the budget and the skills. So ask yourself, write down these questions, write down the answers to these questions, that what kind of a skill set you want, what you have, and what kind of a budget you are ready to invest, and then you can choose whether you need to purchase an existing business or start a new company. Now, the difference between one of the major differences between the start of a new company or an existing business is, if your investment budget is small, you want to make it like 40, 50, $60,000 investment, or anything less than $150,000 investment. My personal recommendation is don't go for an existing business, because the existing business, when we select or we purchase an existing business for E2, we need to evaluate that business, and we need to see whether that business will make you qualified for an E2 application or no. And how do we evaluate that business is, we need to see the past track records for past couple of years, like 3 to 5 years of the track record of the business transactions. We need to see whether how profitable that existing business is. We need to see how how are the tax records of that business. Every tax record should be clear. and we need to make sure that the business is profitable and marginal. So if any profitable business which has a clean tax records and which has clean everything is qualifying for an E2 application, so that business will definitely comes with a lot of goodwill and a market value, so that the dollar amount of your investment will go higher. So if your budget is limited, we recommend that you always go for a startup of a company, because that will not have that goodwill and the market value attached to this. But if you on the other side of this, if you want to play secure, you want to play safe, and you want to enjoy the benefits of an existing business by having an existing clientele and the existing revenue streams and all, then you go for go to find out a reputed respectable business in the market, and then you can make an offer and do the purchase of that business. And so the business selection is very important, and I mean, you need to be very careful whenever you are doing a business selection, based on your investments and based on your experience, as I just stated. Now, in my next video, I'll probably share some couple of different options, different opinions, and different opportunities which you would have in a very limited budget. For example, if your budget is small but you still have your American dream, you want to live your American dream, and you have an aspiration to come and live and work in the US, I'll share different business opportunities. Some of the ideas, some of the opportunities which you can make in a very small less amount of budget, and you can still qualify for an E2 application. So for all that updates on the E2 application and the business opportunities in the US market, stay tuned to our channel. Thank you so much. Have a good day.